Alright, well, welcome to Doki Literature Club. So, here's a little backstory. Me being the crazed hermit that I am, I decided to look up some free-to-download visual novel, dating sims, whatever, because I'm a crazed loner, as established. So I downloaded this, didn't touch it for a little while, then I heard things about it. Apparently it's supposed to be a horror game, despite appearances. So I'm hoping it's weaved in tastefully, or that it's something that you can explore if you want. Just hope it's not going to be full of jump scares or something. That would be silly. But so let's see how that works. This girl looks cute, but knowing my luck, she's probably going to be the one who's going to try to kill me. She also looks like she's going to kill me. She's definitely going to kill me. This one, I don't know. She might be fine, at least in terms of who's going to kill me and who's not going to kill me. But okay, let's just get started. I've wasted enough of your time talking. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anything she might draw attention to her. Like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay, that makes much more sense. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, the childhood friend. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, it's her. The one girl who I was counting on not killing me. And she's the childhood friend. That's either good news or really bad news, because that might mean that she's the first to try to kill me. I overslept again. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. Aside from hearing the news about this game that I tried to not look into, there were a bunch of warnings saying that you have to be over 18 or 13. I think it was just 13, but still. And also you shouldn't be anxious or depressed before playing this game or during playing this game, and you shouldn't be pregnant or breastfeeding. I made up that last part, but yeah, that's what we're getting into. But I caught you this time. I was hoping that they'd have the female character's voice acted for, but sometimes you just gotta DIY. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Alan. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. Cute laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Alan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. No, I didn't. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Wow. That hurts, Sayori. On more levels than one. You trust me, right? Well, after that. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Me become a shun NEET? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. ... Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eee! Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cute laugh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Sayori, I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Girl 1. Hello. Yeah, this one. She looks nice. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah, I know. I just radiate testosterone, and that just kind of like fills the air with just a stench of meat and gym socks. Ah, Alan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Okay. Sorry. Natsuki. There we are, girl number 2. You've got a name now. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. I forget which voice I did for her. It's great to see you again, Alan. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, yeah. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yeah, knew that she was going to be like the main girl. Basically, completely out of my league. You're telling me, visual novel Alan. You're telling me. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Alan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Shit. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As they already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabbed a tray and Yuri opened the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, so that's one decision that isn't going to drastically affect me down the line. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Wow! It's so amazing! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. And it's full of meth. Wait, what? Nothing. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I knew it. It's a drugged cupcake. I finally bite down. Please don't let it be full of drugs. Please don't let it be. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Okay, not tasting anything so far. This is really good. Is it? I mean, if it's a weed cupcake, I suppose that wouldn't be too bad. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Are we already going down this route? Huh? Yeah, she's not going to get too much attention from me. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh, no. I have never heard this in an anime, manga, or light novel. At all. Especially not in the harem genre, which I would know nothing about. Made them for you or anything. Well, I know that. You made it for the club. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you. But not for, you. Baka. Alright. Can I just call her out on being too tropey? I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. A likely story. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiled to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? One word. It's Sayori. I was afraid of this question. I know I should just say Sayori, but that would be a little bit rude of me, I think. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. And Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. It's almost as if they were all called together for some unusual reason. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. After reading a lot of words, sometimes you just forget how to words, you know? Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Alan, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga and like... Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yeah. For real life Alan, I guess it'd be comic books. So, same difference. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Ooh, is she like, have you read the latest issue of Gunmetal Star Destroyers? Or something like that. But she can't say that because she's too soon for that. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I don't know why I'm offering to change myself for this club, but... What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. That would do it, wouldn't it? That sneaky smile of hers. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, like those isekai whatevers. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Is that some sort of foreshadowing? It better not be foreshadowing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. God damn it. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. She's suddenly taller. I guess you could say that. Okay, so she's definitely the killer. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Yeah, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sighed. What the fuck is this word? Sidles? Sidles? Shit. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be slides. But seriously, whoever wrote this, Sidles. Okay, from the top. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. God damn it. Okay, take 3. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. There we are. God damn. I really ought to just cut out the parts where I misspeak and just show the good parts, but I'm too lazy to do that. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yeah, she's a killer, serial killer. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Yeah? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Alan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Maybe I should have gone with a nom de plume. Maybe I should have been like... I don't know. I should have been like a... Tomoka or Tomoyo or whatever. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Stop! Stop looking at me like that. You. I'm particularly disappointed in you. I don't know why, but I feel like you shouldn't be pulling this stunt with me. I mean, I expect this of her, but don't know what to expect of these two. But you! But... I'm sorry. I thought... Alan... Why'd you all suddenly get shorter? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Kind of seemed like it all happened at once, but whatever. Yes, I'm so happy. The three Ys. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh, careful there. If this was an anime, that would look like something. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Why'd you put emphasis on the word scare? Don't worry about it. Okay. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Alan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I feel like there's some way to make that dirty, but I won't. Oh. Cute laugh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Alan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Alright, how about we end this episode here? And then we'll come back to this. For me, it'll be right after I stop recording and then hit record again, but you don't need to know that. Again, I should probably cut that out, but I probably won't. Okay, see you next time.